What's up, everybody? So Utah is a great state with a lot to offer retirees, but there are also some things to consider before making the decision to move. I was born and raised in Utah, and in this video I'm excited to share both the pros and cons to retiring in Utah. If this is your first time here, welcome to B Singer Fire Journey channel. Please give us a like if you find this video helpful and subscribe for more. Alright, so first off, let's discuss the pros of retiring in Utah. Utah has excellent healthcare facilities. The quality of healthcare services in Utah is very high. Many hospitals and clinics offer excellent care. Additionally, the state has many highly trained doctors and nurses. This means you can get the care you need if you have any health problems. As we grow older, healthcare becomes increasingly important to us. Utah's excellent healthcare facilities give retirees peace of mind knowing that they will be able to receive the care they need. While the cost of living in Utah is not as low as some other states, it is still relatively affordable. This is especially true when you compare to the cost of living in California or New York. Retirees on a fixed income will find that their money goes further in Utah than in other states. You may find that your dollars may also go further, and counting your pennies may not be as big of a concern if you relocate to Utah. Next is people in Utah are super friendly. Utah is well known for its friendly residents and a strong sense of community. Most Utahns are part of the LDS faith, and the state has been ranked as one of the most generous in the nation. Mormon doctrine emphasizes neighborly friendliness and love, encouraging residents to be kind and welcoming to others. Even if you don't share these same beliefs, you will be impressed by how accepting and accommodating everyone is. Utah offers both country and city living. When finding a place to call home, Utah offers many options, from the bustling cities of Salt Lake City and Park City to remote residences miles away from neighborhoods or towns. There is something for everyone in Utah. With the state's diverse landscapes, you can live in the mountains, deserts, or practically anywhere in between. This is also important for people who like to live in the city but enjoy going into the countryside for the weekend and getaways. You can have the best of both worlds when you retire in Utah. Next is property taxes in Utah are pretty low. If you plan on owning your home in retirement, you'll be happy to know that property taxes in Utah are pretty low. As always, taxes fluctuate and might not be the same rate tomorrow. But in general, Utah has some of the best property taxes in the country. So you can own a nice home in Utah and not worry too much about the tax man taking more than he should. Next is there are a ton of leisure activities to do in Utah. Utah is a state that offers a wide variety of activities that are perfect for seniors. The scenery is beautiful. The museums are fascinating, and there are plenty of opportunities to go outside and enjoy the warm weather. Scuba diving, swimming, and hiking are just a few outdoor activities in Utah. Additionally, if you didn't know already, the state is home to 5 of the nation's most pristine national parks. The Sundance Film Festival is also held in Utah each year, and it is an event that people of all ages can enjoy. You will surely be the cool grandparents living in a state with many fun things to do. This next one's pretty fun. You'll get to experience all 4 seasons in Utah. Let's say it's the winter season. You may find yourself amid a fluffy snowy day in the mountains or a chilly crisp day in the valleys. You may also enjoy a snow-dusted red rock desert or some of the world's top skiing and snowboarding terrain. You can also appreciate the changing landscapes, blooming wildflowers, and changing leaves in the spring and fall. Summers are hot and dry, providing some relief from the chilly winter days. Whether you're looking to experience a different season or you want to visit both summer and winter in one day, Utah pretty much has it all. Now, safety is also a very important thing to consider, and Utah has one of the lowest crime rates in the country. Although Salt Lake City has a lower crime rate than most of U.S. cities, living in one of the Utah rural communities is still statistically safer. This is because the crime rate in these areas falls well below the national average, making Utah one of the safest states to reside in. Utah is an excellent choice for seniors looking for a safe retirement place. Not only will you be able to enjoy a low crime rate, but also you'll be able to take advantage of the state's many scenic attractions. Utah also has a robust economy. Utah's thriving economy is one of the state's best assets, and it's a large part of what makes Utah a great place to retire. The state has a low unemployment rate, a growing number of tech jobs, and an expanding labor force. These factors contribute to a strong economy, making life more convenient and more affordable for residents. And because it is home to so many businesses and industries, retirees have plenty of opportunities to find work and start their own businesses. If you're considering starting a business or working part-time during your retirement, Utah may be the ideal state to do so. You'll find plenty of opportunities to succeed, and you'll be able to take advantage of the state's strong economy. Another benefit is that Utah has invested a lot of money in transportation and has vastly improved over the past decade, largely thanks to the state's investment in its highway system. Utah now has a border-to-border highway system that enables quick travel between its major cities. In addition, the state has 2 major motorways connecting it from both directions, making it possible to go from top to bottom in a matter of hours. And for those who simply don't want to drive or don't have a car, the state's public transportation system is also very efficient, with light rail and bus routes connecting all major cities. And as a result, it's now an effortless state to get around in, regardless of how you choose to travel. Let's jump into some potential cons of retiring in Utah. Utah is growing rapidly. In recent years, it has experienced a population boom as people from all over the country move to the state in search of a better quality of life. This influx of new residents has transformed Utah into the Silicon Slopes as the state gained recognition in the tech sector. The state's development is expanding at a rapid pace, and new businesses are popping up all over the place. While this growth is exciting, it also challenges the state's infrastructure. For example, traffic is becoming increasingly busier in Utah cities, and housing prices continue to rise as demand outstrips supply. However, Utah's leaders are working hard to address these challenges and ensure that the state can continue to thrive in the years to come. It can also get very cold in the wintertime with a lot of snow. Utah is a state that experiences harsh winters. The snowfall is often heavy with the temperatures in the 20s. The hilly regions are much colder than the rest of the state. If you don't like the cold that much, you may want to cross Utah off your list. Next is that air quality could be an issue. Utah's poor air quality is becoming an issue in certain regions, particularly in recent years. For instance, Salt Lake City is located in a bowl-shaped valley that traps an air layer over it, keeping all of the city's pollution inside. During the winter, the city may be covered in an inversion layer for weeks, with daily air quality declining. Your ability to breathe may be impaired at these times if you suffer from allergies, asthma, or other breathing conditions. Even in the summer, there are times when the inversion will appear. The state of Utah has implemented a few different programs to improve the air quality, but still needs some more help to solve the problem. Next is that wide distances separate many communities. As you travel across Utah, you'll notice a lot of emptiness. This is because the state is mostly rural, with large stretches of land separating the various communities. While some people view this as a disadvantage, it can also be viewed as an advantage. The wide open spaces provide a sense of peace and tranquility, and they offer opportunities for outdoor activities such as hiking, camping, and fishing. In addition, the lack of development means that Utah's natural beauty is more readily apparent. So while it may take longer to get from one place to another, the journey can be just as rewarding as the destination. Housing prices are rising rapidly. In recent years, Utah has experienced a boom in development and population growth. As a result, housing prices have risen sharply, and retirees on fixed incomes are finding it difficult to keep up with the increases. While some may argue that the housing is still reasonably priced in Utah, the reality is that the rising GDP, population, and employment markets are putting upward pressure on prices. So you may want to take action soon if you want to secure housing in Utah. Another factor to consider is that Utah can get super hot in the summer. It's a state known for its beautiful scenery, ranging from the snow-capped mountains in the north to the red rock canyons in the south. However, it is a state with a wide range of climates, and summers in Utah can be blistering hot at times. In southern Utah, for instance, temperatures can reach 115 degrees during the summer months. The dry air or climate can also make the heat a bit more intense. There is little relief in the shade. The taxes can also be quite a burden. As anyone who has ever filed a tax return knows, taxes can be a significant burden. For residents in Utah, this burden is especially heavy as the state has some of the highest tax rates in the nation. The average tax rate in Utah is 7.1%, with a base sales tax of 6.1%. This may not seem like much, but it quickly adds up compared to other states. Overall, Utah does have a lot to offer retirees, but ultimately it's important to look at those pros and cons and weigh them out for yourself. So what are some of your favorite things about Utah? Let me know in the comment section below, and we will see you next time.